What's up? So, down here in the garage, I want to show you what I've been farting around with. Having a hell of a time with that veterans flag sign because I wanted to mount the sign to the wood without using nails or screws because I don't want any of the heads showing. I want it to be a clean finish. Now, I've done projects before where I ground the head off flush, but the metal, if it wouldn't be a big deal if it was clean and polished, but I wanted the black paint finish. So if I ground the head down flush, I'd there'd be metal filings and dust all over the sign. It never seems to clean off right, or screw up the paint by slipping off the head of the bolt and or the screw and nicking the sign or the wood itself, and then I got to start all over again. This is like the sixth time that I've sanded the wood down and reapplied, and this is the fourth time that I've done the saw. It seems to always be something. So the other day, I came up with the idea of hiding screw heads. So it kind of popped into my head. And I was like, geez, why don't I hide it with a bullet? So I've got an M1 Garand. That's a military rifle that shoots a 30-06. I had a bunch of casings that I wanted to reload, but I shot these 5 years ago and I haven't reloaded them yet. So it's a veteran's flag, veteran sign. So I decided to go get my bullets. So what I did was I put the bullet in a drill. Bullet. Like this. Spins it. Then I used this handy dandy brass cutter and I made my mark. I screwed up the first bullet, but it was more of an experiment. That's what we do down here in the garage. We try things, we fail. So we're in our happy place. Oh! These overalls are a little restricting. Actually, they're not. Makes me nervous. So, the first one I cut off, I cut right to the base of the primer. Don't mind my fingernails. They look longer than they are, but I've been breaking them. That's what happens when you use your hands. So, I already did it with another bullet after measuring the head of the screws I want to use. And you just hold on to it, pull the trigger, and then do a couple rotations, tighten it down a little bit more, and it works the blade through it. So, camera's probably not going to focus. Right. Oh, wow, not bad. So that's a screw head, right? So I measured this out. And it's probably not going to stay. But I did it just enough where I should be able to tap that. Hang on a second. See? So it'll be a decorative brass screw head cover. Now I cleaned up the edges enough that I should just be able to take a light rubber mallet. I got some small delicate ones. And now that I've pulled the lead out of these bullets, I'm just gonna whack the end of the bullet with the hammer. And what could go wrong? No, I'm kidding. Like I said, I already shot these, just so everybody knows. She's not primed anymore. So, that is what I came up with to hide the screw heads, because adhesive just is not working. They claim that it sticks to metal, wood, painted surfaces. Not really. I actually pulled the whole thing off with ease. So I'm pretty pumped that that'll that'll look neat. So anyways, maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't care. But I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed making the video for you guys. Ta-ta. If if I don't see any of you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. I'll be in touch.